Disaster there. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave him some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Burrow. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before his head dropped. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Burrow on play action. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 20-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now here's another carry for Harris, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pickett to throw on first down. Flushed out right. Pickett lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier when the ball knocks free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, first and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. And that play just left a little helter-skelter from the start. And that's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Pickett. And that is caught, one-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 21.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They run for it with Harris, and I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game.
He's got him in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And some room to work. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Here we go. Burrow going for it on fourth. Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able...
And oh, he coughed it up. And the Bengals grab it. The big fella. He's at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Dixon is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And some room to roam now. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point now by Boswell. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch.
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. Now Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 28-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who